there. First, on the steering wheel, there's directional buttons on here with an OK. That's going to control everything in the dash here on the information screen. So you can check out your gauge modes. It's going to show your transmission temperature, anything from your tripometer here. It's going to show you the time that it's spent on this specific time. So the trip A, trip B, they're going to have different times if you reset them, different miles, and you can also reset them to show which one does better in miles per gallon. So if you go on trip A, then trip A will show you how many miles per gallon you're getting compared to trip B. Now your fuel economy, of course, is going to show how many miles per gallon you're getting at this very moment in time. All of our newer vehicles have the instant miles per gallon, which show as you're driving, it'll show you the miles per gallon you were getting. Whether you're revving up the engine, it's going to go down, of course, if you're really slamming on the gas. And then if you're taking it easy, it's going to go up. So it's going to average out the way you drive personally. It's also going to show you how many miles you have left to your empty. Of course, when it hits 0 to empty, you better get to a gas station because that means you only got a couple miles left, even though it's at 0. Fuel history is going to show the last 5 minutes of your miles per gallon. So even though it is instant miles per gallon in the first step, you go over to the right and it does the last 5 minutes. So if you're on the highway for the last 5 minutes, of course, it's going to be the higher miles per gallon. It's going to show you that. On the trucks, you go to the truck apps. It's going to have a degrees for the truck. It's going to show whether or not it's in four-wheel drive. Of course, that's what the indicator in the 4 wheels means. It's going to show the degrees from left to right, front to back, and then if you have a trailer that's applicable, it's going to also show the degrees of the trailer compared to what it would be to the truck. And then your settings are just going to control everything from your rear view camera and the driver assist. It's going to have the rear park aid settings, so you can turn on the rear park aid, which is going to be your camera and your sensors if that's applicable to the vehicle. Trailer brake mode is going to have electric brake because it's electric brakes on this vehicle, and then electric over hydraulic, which is going to be specific to the trailer that you have. Trailer sway control is going to be everything protecting you from letting your trailers sway out of control. That's what that does for you. It's going to let you know what's going on there. Your vehicle itself, it's going to do everything from your auto lamp delay, your DTE calculation, what's going to be your towing history, if the vehicle's ever been towed, anything like that. Easy entry exit is off right now. The locks on the vehicle, of course, are already set to auto lock, so when you start going and drive, it's going to set and let you lock the doors down. Information here is just going to have your My Key, which lets you know what key you have in the vehicle, if it's the administrator or if it's the underwriter of the administrator. System check, what that does is it's going to actually do a whole check of the vehicle from all the sensors, let you know the oil life, the doors are open, closed, brakes if they need to be redone. If your trailer's hooked up, it's going to let you know all those things as well. Your trailer brake controller, you go in here, it's telling you right now it's at a 10% gain with no trailer, so you don't have to worry about that at this very moment. Fuel level is the same thing I told you before. It's just letting you know how many miles you have left until E. You go back to the main screen here, and we're done with that side. Next thing under that is going to be your cruise control. Of course, it's the same as it's always been. You just turn it on. It's going to show an indicator on the dash. It's orange when it's not on. Then when you set it, which you use the plus button to set whatever speed you want it to stay at, you press that and it engages. It's going to turn that little icon green. When it's green, it's going to let you know that it's active, and then also you can hit the minus to lower the miles that you're going, the speed. The accelerator is going to be the plus, and then it'll go back, and then you can hit cancel to turn it back orange and also shut it off as you're going, or the brake works as well. And then you hit the cancel resume button to resume the speed that you set it at before. As long as you don't turn it off, turn that off or turn the vehicle off, that resume will always be available until you hit either off or shut the vehicle off. So it's there if you go through town and then get back on the highway, you can hit it and it'll go back. Going on the right side of the vehicle or steering wheel here, it's going to have everything you want to control right there in the center. It's going to be right here at your hands to change and control. All of our newer vehicles have sync, which is compatible with all Bluetooth phones. What that's going to do is actually, the sync is actually voice commands, so it understands thousands and thousands of commands. You just press this button, she'll ask you over the speakers, say command, or say command is the most common one that she says. She'll ask you that. You can say, what can I say? And it'll display a menu of things to say on the screen. or she'll tell you what you can say. And then you can also answer your phone, hang up your phone from here. Your media button's going to have everything from FM to AM, Sirius radio, your CD player, your media, your Bluetooth sound, and also all your USB. If you have music on your USB or SD cards, that'll also access that. If you want to scroll through your presets, you press left or right on here. It's going to scroll through 1 through 6 on your presets, and then if you want to scan, you just hold the button and it'll scan through the stations as well. And that works on FM, AM, and Sirius radio. Your volume, that's going to control, of course, the stereo volume. Unless somebody's on a phone call with you, then it's going to control the voice volume from when I'm talking to you. This is our FX4. If you want to come check it out, come down here, Signature Ford, Lincoln, Owosso.
Love me, don't, baby, treat me how you please, baby. Take me to my knees, baby. I'll rip this heart of mine.